So one of the questions we get asked the most in our shop is, how do I extend the vase life of my cut flowers? People tell us that they buy flowers and they last like a day or two and they just are toast after that. If you're buying flowers from a reputable grower or florist or grocery store, you should get at least 5 days, 5 to 7 days, 10, maybe even 14, depending on the variety of flower. It is possible to really extend the vase life of your cut flowers. One of the things we tell people is there's no crazy secret of Sprite or bleach or aspirin or pennies. There's all these crazy things that people throw out there. The secret is actually a really clean vase, clean enough that you can drink out of it. So you can see here we have a really dirty vase. The water's murky. There's a lot of plant debris in there. There's even some foliage that's fallen down into the water. This is really dirty water. And I think the mistake that people are making is what they do is they just, dump the water out and put fresh water in. And I'll show you here why that's just not sufficient. We'll go ahead and dump this water. And I'll show you. You can still see all the residue. That's just bacteria. That's just breeding. And that'll just get back into your clean water and won't really be as clean as it needs to be. So you would scrub the vase like that. I sometimes just use a paper towel or a scrubby, or sometimes we use a toilet bowl cleaner dedicated just for our flowers, and really scrub it, soap and water. We even put vinegar in ours. But clean vase. And then there's another option for you, is floral food. Floral food is basically citric acid, sugar, and like a bleach. The sugars, the carbohydrates are what feed the blooms and keep the colors nice and bright. And I think the citric acid and the bleach are basically like a biocide. It's just going to kill any bacteria that is in the water. It does extend your vase life on flowers. It is helpful. Not everybody likes to use it. And if you don't like to use it, it's fine. You can still extend your vase life of your flowers just by scrubbing the vase, recutting the stems every couple of days. So another thing just to make sure is any foliage, any leaves that are below the water line, you want to get those off, because that will create more bacteria and plant debris in the water. And then give a fresh cut and then plop them back in the water. So what happens when you have a dirty vase and you have plant debris and bacteria in the water, that gets clogged into the stem, and then the flower can't pull water up through the stem to the petals and the leaves. So by cleaning your water, keeping it really fresh, cutting the stems, what you're doing is you're enabling the flower to pull water up through the stem and hydrate the flower and keep it alive. So clean water is super important. So if you clean the water, scrub out the vase, clean enough that you can drink out of it, put some floral food in every couple of days, snip the stems, keep them in a cool environment. You don't want them to be in the sun. You don't want them to be next to a heater. Flowers love the sun when they're growing, when they're outdoors, but not once they're cut. That will make them flop. You can really extend the life of your flowers. So I hope these few tips will help you enjoy those flowers you just bought for a little bit longer. Thanks for watching. So if you like this content and you'd like to see more, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel or visit us at portlandposy.com. Thanks.